In the murky waters of global political manipulation, the New World Order has executed a strategy as cunning as it is destructive by placing individuals who are both inept and corrupt in positions of power. This has led to a landscape of chaos and decline in America, where every political decision seems designed to blunder or sabotage. Among these figures, Deb Fischer from Nebraska emerges as a stark example of how the NWO has infiltrated and corrupted the very heart of American democracy. Deb Fischer, often mockingly called Dementia Fischer, due to her apparent cognitive abilities, has been a U.S. Senator since 2013. Her tenure in the Senate illustrates the NWO's ability to install figures who are both clueless and corrupt into high office. Fischer, akin to Nebraska's version of Joe Biden, is seen as an aging, diaper-wearing, mindless stooge. Her slow, labored speech and movement suggest someone barely capable of coherent thought or mobility, earning her the local nickname Debbie Downer Fischer for her dreary monologues that serve no purpose other than to lower the mood and fill time. Her advanced age has brought not just physical decline, but also a significant mental lapse. Fischer's public appearances are either filled with incoherent ramblings, or she relies on meticulously prepared statements from her handlers, revealing her as little more than a mouthpiece for the NWO. Her mental frailty is so pronounced that she's described as a near-mindless, incapable of original thought, her words a mere echo of what's been fed to her. Fischer's insanity, always lurking beneath the surface, has only been amplified by age, leading many to argue she belongs in a mental institution rather than the U.S. Senate. Her speeches, when not scripted, meander aimlessly, a testament to her inability to remember or articulate meaningful policy. Her primary duty should be to advocate for Nebraska's interests, yet she serves the NWO's agenda. She's manipulated not through complex schemes, but through simple flattery and corruption. Fischer craves compliments on her intelligence and grace, despite possessing neither. She's an old crook, capitalizing on her position to steer welfare funds back to the NWO in a cycle of kickbacks. Her corruption is deliberate, with her slow, seemingly senile demeanor masking a calculated approach to personal enrichment formulated by her puppeteers for their benefit. Physically, Fischer's appearance and demeanor betray her disconnect from reality. Described as an ungraceful old lady, she clings to the illusion of grace, highlighting her delusions. Her vanity and need for approval make her an easy target for NWO manipulation, where flattery dictates her legislative actions. Despite promises of retirement after 2 terms, Fischer has been re-elected for another 6 years, showcasing the NWO's influence over Nebraska's electorate. Her continued support is linked to Nebraskans' dependence on social programs and welfare, which she champions not out of kindness, but to ensure the money flows back to her and her masters. Her role is simple: attend meetings, recite prepared statements, and vote as directed by the NWO. Her lack of initiative or original thought makes her a dependable lackey, her actions and votes aligning with the NWO's destructive objectives. Debbie still behaves as if she were on the Valentine. Nebraska Junior High School Student Council, her mentality stuck in adolescence. She perceives herself as wiser than her peers without any foundation, living in a self-crafted illusion born from her belief that no one truly understands her due to her supposed wisdom. However, the actual reason no one understands her is simply because she lacks intelligence. In reality, her cognitive and emotional growth appears to have halted since her junior high days, if not earlier, as she exudes the personality of a preteen. Now, this unevolved mindset is compounded by the mental health issues associated with aging, resulting in an elderly woman whose intellectual development seems arrested at childhood. The NWO's broader strategy involves placing such figures in education, corporations, and government to cultivate chaos. In education, they spread ignorance. In corporations, they endorse folly. And in government, individuals like Fischer manipulate legislation for the NWO's benefit, while her incompetence leads to public detriment. America has become the canvas for this art of destruction, with political maneuvers under NWO influence, either monumental blunders or calculated sabotage. Recent administrations have demonstrated how low intelligence and high corruption can lead a nation to ruin, turning governance into a circus where policies are designed to destabilize.